Let's make history. New York City, Father's Day 2024. You have a 29-year-old who was shot in the Claremont section of the Bronx, lived. Then you had a 30-something-year-old who wasn't so lucky in Brevoort Projects in Bed-Stuy, which is actually where the rapper Fabulous grew up. Brevoort Projects on Fulton, off the A and the C line. He didn't make it, he died, and they found a gun on him when they transported him to the hospital. He had just come home from doing a few years, was supposedly trying to turn his life around. And there was another shooting on Flatbush Avenue outside of a bodega, and after the guy was shot, he fell out into the steps of the train station leading down Flatbush Brooklyn College, and that's where he was found. He actually ended up surviving the shooting. And in South Beach Projects in Staten Island, another person was shot, but the age or gender or ethnicity is not being revealed at the moment. Then you had a triple shooting in the Inwood section, which is basically Dyckman, right near Dyckman, 207th and 10th Avenue. I used to live up that way, actually. Rest in peace to my childhood friend, Charles Cheeseborough Jr. He had an apartment briefly in Dyckman Projects. I lived up there with him for a few months. But over that way near Dyckman, there was a 40-year-old and a 44-year-old standing talking outside of a smoke shop. And just came around the corner, started shooting, shot one of them in the face, shot the other one. They both died. And a 37-year-old who happened to be outside also got shot in the knee. Now, according to the article in the Daily News, this is from the Daily News, don't shoot the messenger. The Daily News is a legitimate publication based out of New York City. Supposedly, he's saying to NYPD that he just so happened to go outside to make a phone call when he ran into the gunfire and got grazed in the knee. However, word on the street is that he possibly may have had some involvement in getting the other two gentlemen murdered. So that remains to be seen. It's very sad. The summer's just beginning, and usually in New York City and other big cities during the summertime, that summer heat, it just generates lots and lots of anger, rage, and violence, unfortunately. Be safe out there, people.
Video of a late-night shooting in Inwood in Upper Manhattan that killed 2 people and injured a 3rd person. Police sources telling us that right now they don't know the motive, but it appears 2 of the men were targeted. CBS 2's Alice Gaynor at the scene tonight.
Security video from different angles shows a man peeking out from behind a car. He slowly walks out and starts firing a gun at men standing outside of Blue Sky convenience store.
I heard like 5 gunshots, like literally out loud through my window.
It happened around 11:40 Sunday night. One of the men on the ground could be heard calling out for an ambulance in the security video. All we know about the suspect is that he was wearing all black, including a mask. If you know anything, give police a call.
A violent night here in Upper Manhattan because earlier in the evening, about a mile away from this scene, a 17-year-old boy was shot twice at Wadsworth Avenue and West 185th Street. That's in Washington Heights. He was taken to Columbia Presbyterian and is in stable condition. Police tell us they are looking for 2 teens in that shooting. And this is a trend, unfortunately, that we see as the weather gets warmer.
Leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to Will Flores TV on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and X.